Okay, so we all know zebras are not domesticated animals, and they're not domesticated animals because they do not fit the criteria. Zebras are known for being aggressive towards humans and being very flighty, which makes them a terrible pet. They're terrible pets due to the fact that they have a strong survival instinct and will often run if they feel threatened. So due to this, it makes it hard to walk them past something new or introduce them to it when they're older, so many people will often bottle raise a zebra or a zebra hybrid from when they're young, so it gets them used to being handled by humans, and you can also desensitize them easier because they're easier to handle when they're little because they're not as big as you are. They are also scientifically proven to be black with white stripes, and the white is simply a lack of pigment. Another good way to explain that would be that their skin is dark. They have black skin, so that means their base color for their coat would have to be black. J.C. Ewart is considered a pioneer in zebra hybrid research. In 1899, he began experimenting with zebra hybridization and recorded his results in the Penny-Kuick experiments. In this, he produced 9 hybrids out of a zebra stallion, Metopo, and different mares, or donkeys. He recorded the characteristics of the different crosses and the personalities of each. He used ponies, regular-sized horses, and draft animals, all ranging from 11 hands to 15 hands. A hand is 4 inches. Many of those horses are often used today either as pets or they are used in zoos and circuses due to their exotic look. They're also used as draft animals over in Africa due to the fact that they're stronger and more sure-footed than either of their parents, a lot like a mule is. A mule is a horse-donkey cross. The zebra crosses will typically feature stripes on its forehead, legs, and belly, and many of these horses or zonkey hybrids are often seen in zoos, and a well-known zonkey is in a safari park in Germany, and her name is Eclipse. Her dame was a spotted horse, and her sire a zebra. She has predominantly white body and 2 patches of color on her head and rear, and the colored areas are the only areas where it features the zebra striping. Among all of the hybrids, many people will often have a zonkey instead of a zorse. This is because a zonkey is easier to handle due to the donkey demeanor. The donkeys have an easier demeanor and they're often viewed as being as lazy. And they also have a stronger fight response and a flight response, which means that they won't go running at just anything or running away from you. The donkeys are often used as guard animals for livestock due to the fact that they will, run a dog or a coyote out of the field of animals. And the donkey will typically stand and think about what is trying to attack it than a zebra would. A zebra or a horse would probably just bolt at it. The donkeys are also known for being calmer and more laid back. And due to this, that makes the zonkeys easier to handle because they're not as high-strung as a zorse would. And if people do breed for zorses, they will typically use a calmer type horse such as a quarter horse or ponies typically because of their calmer personalities or dispositions. The hybrids will typically take after the dame's personality. And if one were to breed a zebra to a more spirited animal, more than likely the offspring will be harder to handle and not nearly as calm. The zebra hybrids are also known for being sterile. This is due to the fact that the chromosomes are different in all of the crosses. Zebras have 44 chromosomes, donkeys have 62, and a horse has 64. Many of the hybrids will still experience a heat cycle, and the males will still have the desire to breed, so it is important to have the males castrated as soon as possible because they could become dangerous. I couldn't find any documented cases where a zebra hybrid had given birth, but there are many cases where a mule Molly has given birth, often reproducing with a donkey or horse. But this is also very rare, and only a handful of cases are known. Okay, so many people said that they might own a zebra. I think 6 people said that they absolutely would not own a zebra or a zebra hybrid. And unlike me, many people absolutely would not own one. I believe it would be really cool to have one. Probably going for a baby more though. So, thank you all for taking my survey, and hopefully you liked the video.